You're listening to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcast on the annual State of the Union debate in the European Parliament.
As we wait for the President of the European Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker, to deliver his State of the Union address to the European Parliament on the 14th of September, we take a quick look at the increasing significance of this event. Stay with us.
Apart from the Super Bowl final and maybe the little golden statuettes, the Oscars, few other events in the US attract as much attention as the yearly State of the Union address by the President.
Although it's not quite the same in Europe, the State of the Union speech by the President of the European Commission is an opportunity to take stock of the past year's achievements and map the way forward.
Followed by a plenary debate in the European Parliament, is becoming an increasingly important tool in ensuring political support for the coming year's priorities. But where does this tradition come from?
Well, unlike in the US, where it is a requirement of the Constitution, the State of the Union address by the President of the Commission is not imposed by the treaties. It stems from an agreement between the European Parliament and the Commission as part of the annual political and legislative programming of the Union. The first State of the Union speech was made by former Commission President José Manuel Barroso in 2010.
Apart from an exercise in transparency and an opportunity to tell EU citizens what the focus of the Union's agenda will be, it is also an illustration of the Commission's political accountability to the European Parliament.
It reflects the increasing politicisation of the EU decision-making process through a stronger political link between the European Parliament and the Commission. It is increasingly becoming a key moment in the political cycle, allowing members of the European Parliament to express different views on the broad sweep of Union activity.
But ultimately, the aim is to gain the broadest possible support for the Commission's annual work programme, which is presented a month or so later.
Last year, President Jean-Claude Juncker delivered his first speech on the State of the Union with the title Time for Honesty, Unity and Solidarity. It was the first such speech delivered by a Commission President elected by the European Parliament after having campaigned as a lead candidate in the run-up to the 2014 European Parliament elections. In the previous parliamentary term, 4 State of the Union speeches were delivered by President José Manuel Barroso.
The Greek debt crisis, the asylum and immigration crisis, and the situation in Ukraine marked Jean-Claude Juncker's speech in 2015, with him calling for common EU solutions and for more solidarity between member states. Whilst the refugee crisis continues to be central in the challenges before the EU, internal and external security concerns and the outcome of the British referendum on leaving the EU have added to the complex situation in which the Union finds itself.
These and other challenges have also been identified by Parliament in its resolution adopted in July on the upcoming Commission Work Programme for 2017. Parliament's resolutions on the upcoming Commission Work Programme serve as a guideline for the State of the Union debate. President Juncker's second address, followed by a plenary debate, will take place on Wednesday the 14th of September in Strasbourg at the European Parliament.
And we won't miss it.
You're listening to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts.